Hey, what is up everyone? Welcome back to another review, and today I'm going to be taking a look at another one of these Haropla kits. These are a lot of fun. There's only been one so far that is absolutely ridiculously good from a serious robot perspective. But once again, these are nice, they're cute, they're fun, and they're super easy to build. This one right here is the Haropla Haro Fitter, and honestly, what's not to like? It's got wheels, a paint roller, a caulk gun, cat ears, and if these are all things that you need in your life, then you can get one of these exactly where I got this, and that is from Hobby Link Japan. As usual, there is a link down there in the description, so if you do want one of your own, that's where you can get it. But anyway, on to this review. But that does mean, first, I've got to build it. As for the runners we have in here, first up is runner A, a lot of nice colors, light blue, dark blue, light brown, and a light green, very nice. All of these parts are off the 2nd edition Haro, which as you can see around the back, debuted this year. Next up in here then is runner B. This is new for this kit, so this is all Haropla Haro Fitter. Lastly then we've got these, which is runner C1 and runner C2. So this is basically the arms and wheels and stuff. Now let's get it built. So there is the mobile Haro Fitter, snapped together, just, well, straight built with no extra effort. So no panel lining, no cleanup, nothing like that. As usual, this is a very simple kit to put together, and it does look quite good. It goes without saying that this is not as awesome, in my opinion, as the Gundam tier mobile Haro. That kit is ridiculously awesome, but this is still a nice little kit. Also, while it is spinning right here, I will mention that you can kind of see the main reason why I panel-line kits for these reviews. My camera always tends to wash out a lot of the details, so they need to be panel-lined or the things look pretty much bald. There is some nice detail here, it's simple, but once again would look so much better if that was brought out with a little bit of panel lining. So as for the features, the Haro right here is exactly the same 2nd gen Haro that we've had for a while now. What actually makes the 2nd generation different to the 1st generation is the fact that this particular type can open up like this, has that whole laptop situation going on inside of it, but as far as I know you can use any Haro with any of these particular mobile Haro little kind of funny things. For example, if we've got the reigning king of the Haropla, the mobile Haro here, this one is actually a 1st generation Haro, so this one here is just a solid ball. So that means the mouth cannot open up on this, but it's still the exact same shape as the newer style of Haro. So there is mobile Haro, or should I say the white Haro, in the Haro Fitter. The same then goes for the 2nd generation Haros. If you close that up like so, pop it in there like that, it can fit nicely inside of the mobile Haro armor. So now it can kind of make expressions and stuff ever so slightly, so that's cool. So before I actually put this Haro back in his Haro Fitter, this to me looks less like a Haro Fitter and more like a Gundam shitter. Yeah, it straight up looks like a toilet, and that's kind of hilarious. So this of course is the Master Grade Gundam 3.0, taking a big old dump, and I have to say this is hilarious. Like, it's got all the toilety parts, it's got the pot, it's got the cistern round back for that awesome flushing action. I don't know what the cat ears are, maybe there's some kind of speakers or something. The Japanese have awesome toilet technology. Trust me, it's brilliant. I miss those toilets every single day, and that's not a joke. But anyway, speaking of the toilet technology, we've got the 2 arms, that's this one here, and this one here, popping that in. So we've got 2 arms to assist with all those things that you need to do when you need to do them. So in the cistern round back, we've got the accessories that the instructions say are a little caulk gun, and the other one being a paint roller. Honestly, I do not believe a word of this and believe what we've got in here is a tiny little butt squirter and the roll of toilet paper, or as it's known here in Ireland, the bog roll. Uh-oh! Looks like the roll's empty. So anyway, now that the old granddaddy is done with the toilet, let's pop in the Haro again, up with his nice little hairband. And as for some cool aspects this has, it has standard walkie type legs, so it can kind of be somewhat, I guess, quadrupedal. And these can flip in 4 wheels. So I actually thought these would be functioning wheels. They are not, that's a little bit sad. I love me some functioning wheels. But honestly, they still look good. The fact that this is a tiny little Haro robot with a cock gun and a paint roller, to me, is hilarious. Just in case you're curious, all of the parts that come with a standard Haro are included, which are the arms, the legs, the base. Basically, if you want to give your Haro some arms, legs, and a base. But we've seen that before on here, so let's check out some compatibility. So the Haro right here has 3mm holes all over it, which is the standard Bandai size for pegs. I'm pretty sure it's the standard size of pegs for pretty much everything. Kotobukiya uses them, Figma uses them. We've also got 2 around here on the backpack if you want to add some more stuff. But the one design decision that really confuses me is this. This backpack adapter is the other way around. Usually you would see the holes on this side and the pegs on this side, so that would mean you could give that cool kind of Easy 8 style backpack to another kit, but that cannot be done. The mobile Haro here has the standard normal backpack, that is those 2 holes, so that means he also cannot use this because it's holes to holes, and that doesn't work. But oddly enough, and maybe this is the point, it means that the Haro fitter can fit into other kits like this. I'm not sure if this is intentional or if it serves any purpose whatsoever, but this can be done. With the legs extended on the Haro fitter there, it is in and around the same height, and therefore everything can balance. Definitely odd, and if there is some point I'm completely missing here, let me know down in the comments. The last thing in here, and something I almost forgot to mention, is this little set of stickers. So we've got lines or X's for sticking on here. I went with the lines. Honestly, I did want the X's, but I dropped them on the carpet. Now they're covered in dog hair, so oh well. I guess my decision was made by fate. Once again, I will mention none of the parts between these 2 kits are compatible, which makes me extremely sad. I love to mix around parts. They may be compatible with stuff like the Haro loader, but that's in a big old miscellaneous box somewhere, so not sure where that is. But anyway, that right there is it for the review. This is a very nice kit, and when it comes to these Haro kits, this one is extremely nice. It's my second favorite out of the bunch so far. Mobile Haro will always be number 1, head and shoulders above the rest. This is fun, it's solid, it's nicer than the Haro loader. But once again, I still want Bandai to make some more cool bipedal Haro mecha. Big ones, small ones, buff ones, skinny ones, lots of them, and make them all super compatible, because the mobile Haro is the best. Anyway, as always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to come back for more Gunpla reviews if you want one of these. Link down there in the description, and I will see you next time. Once again, I cannot finish this video right here without thanking each and every one of you guys. Whether you just watch my videos, like them, or support the channel on the channel memberships and over on Patreon. Like Craig Jerry, Greg Humphrey, Kaiser721, Tyler Sanders, Caleb Engelhardt, Sean T, and the ambassador for asymmetric cats.